think it's Heretics and G2 there for the side of Boston. So no easy wins. Both of these teams sitting at 3-5 currently. Neither one of them have the tiebreaker against Vancouver Surge. So there is a ton of pressure on this match. You have to win it just in case you end up in the tiebreaker situation. So I think this is the heaviest implications of any series either one of these teams have played the entire stage, maybe barring Paris Shuttlemate's loss to C9. But outside of that, super high stakes in terms of resetting the spiral. So I think this is going to be a high energy match.
It has to be. This could be the last chance. We'll find out though, folks, into Colossus P when we go. Hardpoint records, they scarcely mean a thing right now, given what we've seen from the Gentlemates as of recent. Snoopy, lovely too, keeps the kill feed as even as it possibly can. Envoy, to our nameless wanted, and giving him all that and some time, Paris.
Yeah, gonna deliver you potentially that rotation as well. 30 seconds left to play time though, means Nasty wants to root Envoy out. And if you're in a situation for Boston, where you're wrapping to the depths of your spawn when you do not have P1 control, well, that just means Gentlemates have you in a stranglehold.
Oh, good God.
Oh!
Well, oh, good God. 5 in a row. Dylan 4 HP, no problemo. He's still got eyes on another player in the backline. Again, Snoopy has done a little bit more than trip his inbuilt motion sensor. Good shots in the next man as well. Still with the team nade. Another classic. We'll see if this spree continues, because right now, yeah, good stuff. Oh, the gift of the gods. In we go. Snoop with a gunny, though, wins the battle for P2. And even after all that run, it's Boston on time.
Yeah, give it a gift as well. Snoopy was out of the fight for such a long time that if you make a mistake, you get punished, and there's the mistake. Paris Gentlemates just walk through the side door, get in the time. Now you got split spawns, and that is a failed opportunity as you have 0-9 combined. Make it 0-10 from Purge and Nasty.
Oh, no. Well, let's see if they can't change that. A frontal assault right now. The Gentlemates now bracing for impact, and they are not taking it very well. Ghosty try to walk away with a consolation kill. Numbers in once again. Another break here on P2. As this hardpoint hotly contested over.
Well, now you have Boston getting a little bit of time, trying to get the juices flowing just a little bit. Slow start. Envoy scorching hot off the break, but there you go. 3 make it all 4 in the feed there for Boston. So as painful as it was for Envoy to start 9-1, you're going into new time with an effectively tied up game.
Yeah, absolutely. And a good read there on the Purge assault. Tunnel pressure here from Boston Breach. They've got it for a second long, and Neptune tries desperately to scurry his way on the inside. Not going to happen. Here, all the damage and all the shots from the outside. Nasty successfully makes the cross. He's got coverage on the inside as well. So Boston in an opportunity here. We're going to see the lead change to maybe run the score up. They have to survive the next wave.
Oh, they've got tunnel control, and that means you get to be the overseer. The second you lose it, though, Snoopy turns to pick it up. And, I mean, Snoopy almost too quick for his own good. But, hey, slows down 2 players. Maybe enough for Nasty to be the cleanup guy, or maybe enough just to kick off a series of trades. Looks like Paris, though, end up coming out on top. Took a long time to orchestrate, but they break the P3. And, hey, maybe even to retake the lead.
Even an emergence of a trophy system. Thank good God, Ghosty says, as he finds himself a few more kills. The attack in from Sib, the last man standing on time for now. The trades continue. Boston will walk away with the scrap time here in P3. And another hard point, both teams happy to take and break from one another. Going into next, slight lead Boston.
And Envoy giving you great information, though, on this rotation. He's going to slow both those players out, force a few of them through the left side, so that means his teammates know exactly what they need to get going. Neptune, wonderful dance, backing down the stairs, backing down all the way to time, playing his life extremely well. And Paris, so far, so good on P4.
Lovely work still with the backline pressure. Ghosty. Is he going to time it right against Nasty? He may have, he may not have. Another awkward moment on a game of Colossus. And there we go. The battle will continue. The time ticking away happily right now for the Paris Gentlemates. Doing everything right for now, but they lose the fight on the front line. A bit of a pinch now in the back. Awkward spot to be in. If Ghosty can stay alive, Envoy thrives in the chaos.
Yeah, well, 16 kills for him as well. Make it 17. So first set of rotations rolling through. Going to be a 30-point lead for Paris Gentlemates, and that is off the back of Envoy's scorching hot start. He's been heavily criticized, but hey, 18 after 1 set.
Oh, come on, 19, 4 spree. Little fadeaway nade there under the door to stop anyone coming through. But again, spawns right now. Awkward spot to be in for the Paris Gentlemates. They will be pinched and they will be slaughtered. Neptune, last man left alive, out here by P2. And another split spawn situation. So it is going to remain unguessable for now.
All right, yeah, welcome to Colossus P1. Get ready for the nades to reset as pairs. Everybody coming off spawn, you're about to get indoctrinated on this time. Just a bevy of things rolling through.
Travis McClossus. Oh my God, that's another banger. Well played, sir. 25 to go P1. And Boston holding it. Holding it. Boston. Breaking it. Good job. Paris getting in at the last possible seconds. Final 15 and a couple of kills there by McClossus. Oh, my, brilliant. As the P2 rotation is on, and this time not going to be as mental. Ghosty will find himself here on the stairwell. Numero uno. No second for him. Spart now makes his way on towards time.
Yeah, trying to break through the back. Spart has just a single player of help for the moment. He just gets eviscerated by the dance moves there from Sib. Hey, Purge good for 2, Boston good for the hold. And again, in terms of slaying, Paris Gentlemates absolutely on form. In terms of the scoreboard, though, it's only a 15-point game.
It's still close. Right now, Boston, they've got that certain je ne sais quoi about holding on to time and winning these breaks, getting that scrap time. Ay, into we go. Nasty can only get one out of it. Envoy again. A bulldozer on towards time. Snoop cuts him down for a second, and he is absolutely moving. Good God, what was Neptune shooting at? Immediate break towards the back, push towards the front line. Snoopy's got that slick POV right now, boys and girls. 3 spree. It's only 16 kills. He's only just gone positive.
Hey, that's all you need for them to officially take the lead. That is a wonderfully orchestrated P2 there for Boston. Shout out to Purge for giving you the kickstart and everybody there to follow up. Now, though, on that rotation, you got Paris. They got the tunnel control. They got the pinch rolling through. They got the initial control of time as well. Purge gave the old college tribe that he's going to fall. The trades are good for Paris, and so is the time.
Genemates, oh my goodness, they've got control for a second longer. We'll go for a quick listen in and see how they bounce back.
Close right, one shot.
Nice. Try to live.
5 2 seconds. 2
He chowed him. Nice.
He's weak. Smart. Close right. Watch out. That one outer. Inner heady. Now. Inner funnel.
Inner
heady. Purge a little weak.
One shot.
Inner nasty.
Okay, one there.
Watch him front out. Do you know?
One in time. One there side.
They're just playing tight tunnel, guys.
Last one deep.
On time. Close left. Weak. Could be Smart.
I'll be up top mid.
Smart. One shot top mid. I got could be on me.
I'm tunnel right now. I'm playing over. Our side old. I think close on you, bro.
No, probably close. Got it. Now weak.
And one over close. He's so close. He's so close.
I'll come.
And Purge and big on
I'm on
you.
I'm up on the back. Can we front got it, guys?
I can pretty ticket then. Could be lobby.
Have lobby. Let's lobby on me. Turbine.
Turbine. Watch out, turbine. Nice. Another one left.
Left. One more left.
Nice. Nice. 3. It's
First spawner. I've left. He's not left.
I'm gonna get your side return.
We're missing Snoop though. I know.
Yes.
First shot. One shot's gonna be time mid.
I've top mid.
I've top mid.
Time weak Purge. 3 on time. 2 more.
One shot under to the back. Close on.
Wait for check.
One shot close right. Now kill. Weak again. One shot again.
Son. Nice.
One in the back.
Yeah, I've rope.
Two spawn in the back. One spawn out front.
Yeah, one out. I'm back towards you.
In the back. Purge a little weak. He's put time mid going side. Looks like.
In the back, two of them. First weak and weak side door too. One's push out deep statue.
Heard you.
Okay.
I spawn up deep blue. I spawn up
deep blue. Yeah, I spawn.
Yo, P2.
P2 didn't.
Yeah, ate the hill. Let's try this. Let's pressure this.
I'll
see him one time. He's gonna be close catch corner or something. Backside time dead.
Nice. Yo, inner lobby. I got up.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't see him anymore. He saw me. Hit once. Dead.
I'm on lobby.
Chance, solid lead for Boston. What do we make of the comms?
Well, honestly, the comm's kind of fantastic. I'm always impressed by Ghosty's ability to read spawns. However, you're down by 20, and while Envoy had 18 after the first set of rotations, he only gave you 9 in the second set, and that's why Boston had the 20-point lead.
Not ideal. Well, Boston, second set, P1, solid so far. All the right places covered. Now the fan out from the Paris Gentlemates on this counter-attack, trying to break time, because this is a very productive P1 thus far.
And yeah, 3 kills in the feed as well. Envoy 4th. Not even a single trade there rolling through for the side of Paris. So now a 30-point lead on Colossus. And the way that this map is shaped up, 30-point lead is pretty massive. Boston continuing that extension. Finally, they get taken out of P1. And well, Snoopy, does he have any friends? He absolutely does not. He's going to have to kill the entire team and can't get it done. Too much work for him in that category. So Paris Gentlemates, an opportunity here on P2 to get right back in the game.
Yeah, trophies at play as well here by P2. Boston, we're going to all make it through the front. Opening jump works out for Spartan Snoop. Oh my goodness, they've managed to go even here on the first attack. Spark being slowed right down. Nasty finds himself on the inside of time. No help here on the second wave, though, as Boston have been pushed back once again. Is it too little too late for the Gentlemates?
Well, I'd say for Boston, that's good chip damage on the sort of initial thing coming through on P2. Now, though, Neptune, prime position, great damage on the second guy, but no trades just yet. Boston stabilized. They're regrouped up. This might be a triple hit through the front, but I think the nades there from Paris slowed them down, and all the kills in short order collapsed. So there you go. Paris Gentlemen needed a strong P2. They absolutely deliver. Right back in the game they go, and a P3 to decide the advantage. It is a 10-point game between these two teams. It'll be tied up as the new time pops, and Miles, it will be Paris in this new time first.
It is Sib, Ghosty, and Neptune on unbelievable sprees right now. We're finding every possible corner lead change right now. Boston, one good break is all they're going to need here. Over the top, we find one to the tunnels now, and it is an explosive affair, and it is absolutely blown up in the face of the Gentlemates. Breacher in.
Yeah, how about that trophy investment on the P2? Had it nada there coming through. So that is clean and efficient work. Paris now, it is a little bit desperate. You're sending guys on the bench. Spark here to read it. Snoopy wins gunfighting time, but Sib gives you a little bit extra. Purge left isolated. He is gone down. Massive advantage now for Paris.
Breaks on breaks once again. Breach now, you have to somehow do it again. 3 now through the outside, waiting for Snoopy the interior to make something happen, and it's another perfect break! Unbelievable! All down, all dead, and another lead change.
And they can win it here as well, and maybe they're gonna have to rotate it. Split spawns for Paris. It's gonna be Sib from yellow, everybody else from blue, but now everybody is getting out of dodge. It is a foot race to the new time, and only 2 players here for Boston. That's gonna do a single cutoff kill. It is not good enough, and neither from Purge. It is a last-ditch effort that cannot happen. Paris Gentlemates quell the pressure and win the first map, Colossus.
Just quell the pressure. If not for some unbelievable individual runs, that would have gone the other way. Boston, tears, commiserations in this battle. Oh my word. 1 down. 2 to go. I'm going to spill the script there. My goodness, boys and girls. Ghosty turns up towards the end. Sib finds a couple of big ones. Neptune, ridiculous 1v1 wins, and Envoy getting the party started for the mates. I think the pressure certainly helped there, but you can see in the player cams here on the win, they know this is far from over.
Yeah, it's a stressful game. They were outslaying by a decent bit, at least early on in the game, for it to be that close. Either way, though, a lot of credit to Envoy for the start of the game. His first half performance, fantastic, but ultimately it is Ghosty and Sib. High output there is AR players and great damage as well. I think, honest to God, though, I was probably most impressed with Ghosty's comms. Again, his ability just to keep track of where every single player is spawning. He really does make the game easy for all of his teammates.
That's one thing. I mean, so many players throughout COD history, a couple of standouts when it comes to the comms departments. But yeah, anything you can do to make your teammates' lives easier is a good thing, a very, very good thing. And Ghosty, one of the current best to do it. Unreal, man. Well, Snoop, we saw some good stuff from him. Purge starting to get his game going towards the end. Their chance, but ultimately Boston Breach, a matter of seconds, 1 or 2 breaks away from a very, very different scoreline result. Hey, I will say, man, that was break after break after break on tough hard points by both teams. That was an electric game of Colossus.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. And Paris really stepped up when they needed that P2. They absolutely delivered. I don't quite know if we're going to catch it in the replay, but even the spawns towards the end, Paris re-break this P3 where Boston die here. If you watch the spawns, yeah, number 1 spawns out over towards the new time as the old time pops, and this is where Nasty starts to rotate. And obviously, they effectively end up in a 2v4, so it's difficult to manage. But that's why I wanted to highlight Ghosty, of when the weird things like that happen on the map, when 3 players spawn in one place, the other guy gets an opposite side spawn. Ghosty tracks these things incredibly well. I don't know if Boston necessarily brought that cerebral level of play there towards the end. Again, it's 2v4. What are you going to do? It's just tough. But nonetheless, I think Paris Gentlemates are never really out of the play. They're always keeping track.
Lovely back and forth. And I must admit, oh my goodness, the second set was all Boston. They maintained that lead so well and incredibly tight. Final few hard points there. GG's, friends. What a fantastic start to the series. Very important one if you have just joined us. The Hate Watchers. Sorry, guys. There might be another one. Scar on its way. Now we go to a double dose of Den and Colossus game 5. Looks likely for me, Chance. Again, mates have not been the team that won Major 1 as of recent. And Boston, I liked what I saw in that matchup. I can't lie. I liked what I saw. I liked the energy they came out with. I hope they've got a strong game plan going into the Scar because they will need it against the mates.
Yeah, I mean, the Colossus loss, I think, might be extra painful for Boston because while the Hardpoint hasn't been great for them overall, Colossus has been their best map. So I think to lose in such a stingy way, they're going to need that immediate bounce back. Granted, Scar is going to be a fun map to do it. Very much a square up type battle. You know what to expect. You have plenty of tape to study on the side of Paris Gentleman's as well. Of course, though, that doesn't mean the study game is going to be easy, right? If Sib's going to be sniping inside a shop, hyper aggressive, they're a very tricky team to play against. It'll be fun to see if Coach Shawnee and Boston have something cooked up.
We will find out, folks. Scar map number 2 coming up here any second now. The Search and Destroy. I wonder with Boston Breach, I mean, Nasty's been sniping quite a lot for those guys. Again, I wonder, it's some of those times, Jones, that we talked about in the previous series. There's a couple of players you'd rather have them out in the field running around causing damage, you know, making moments happen there, and occasionally like going for that sort of snipe off. Not that much of a gamble you want to risk an entire life on in a round. We'll see. We'll see what Boston have got here because they have definitely prepped for this match. On the other side for the Gentlemates, it is just week after week after week after week of struggles. It has been a hot minute since we saw a win for them in any regard. Let's find out if Scar is going to go their way.
Fun to watch Envoy cook as well. Again, super hot start there in the map number 1. Won't even be a bomb carrier. Ghostie's got it in hand, so that is a lovely look at two very objective-minded players. I mean, they're always working with options. And this might be a B hit off the rip if the nades connect. Purge, cheeky spot, and he takes down Sib. Honest to God, Purge probably had that pre-aim. Sib loves to go for that double wall jump.
Again, a great read. Even better shots. And now with Boston, with that man advantage, they fan out. They change formation here on Scar. An Envoy gift. The shadow of Snoopy gets away with his life, and now he is out and about. There's the comms, and not enough. Snoop, good turn.
Well, 3v2. Still got to clutch up with the man advantage. Goes through the bomb through the middle map in the smoke. Catches a player, but traded out. Snoopy there to take care of business. And, well, Neptune versus Spart. Spart has the info advantage, but Neptune absolutely disappears, resets the situation. Problem is 25 seconds. He might get lucky, though.
He could well get lucky. Oh, my goodness. Has he gotten lucky? We will find out if he checks top blue. Will he check it? Oh, my God. They were absolutely... I mean, what are the chances? Standing next to each other. Neptune simply does not look left. Spot! This kill cam is going to look insane. Watch this. What? Unbelievable. Yep. You take that. Round 2. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know what the Paris boys did to the COD gods, but they have not been on their side.
Oh, my goodness. That is unfathomably unlucky. Round 2. Here we go. Not a huge amount of damage dealt by the opening salvo of lethals. The tacticals yield nothing as well. So now, throw a shoulder or two. Watch out for that. Good hit. Spart's down. He has got to back up. Snoopy the opposite. Snoopy fights forward. Goes for a cheeky Semtex throw as well. What an ambitious play. He manages to live for now.
Well, here comes Envoy in the pinch. Bears as long as nobody dies, and there goes Sib. You would have had him surrounded here on P2. Instead, now they get to run you down. It's going to be a 2v4 attempt here from Neptune and Envoy.
We are not at all relinquishing this advantage. The triangle set up. Oh, dear. From Boston has now become a straight line. They isolate at least one of these players. They know they have Neptune trapped. Nasty makes good on the kill, and there's the last one taken care of again. So Boston, string 2 in a row.
Yeah, good reset and good playing off the information as well. Very patient to work Neptune top green. You know, he likes to dance. He's got the movement very quick, but take your time to make sure you cover all the exits. Envoy makes a nice pinch play, but ultimately it's a 2v4 attempt, and Boston simply had the numbers. An interesting jersey there from Spart, channeling the powers of Shawnee. If you spot him near any hammers, nails, hats, any construction-related material, Spart guaranteed to get the kill.
The MW19 run was something, man. Ramaza, many memories of Big Sean. Also the finest bar I've ever seen. The finest bar. Back in Dub 2. Well, shot control, all good. Neptune has that. Shoulder or two would go a long way in this situation, but Sib, no snipe once again. Info passed, and the 2-2 split from Boston, holding firm so far.
Oh, slow approach. It's Purge and Nasty working the pinch, though, so Ghosty is a big responsibility. Tagged up, tattered, can he get away with his life? Absolutely delivers, so Ghosty, a nice little moment. Pairs now with that information, moves over towards the A site.
And Neptune gets that bit closer. And now, an opportunity to get moving. Oh dear, but he's fought his way out there and he's just let fly a sneaky fart and it's given away his teammates. And now it's given away the play. And he finally gets the kill. Can he get away with his life? The answer is yes, just about. What a win from Spart. 2v2.
And then Sib drops the bomb on red steps on their side of it. Spark just gets to protect this.
Well, he just has to watch it. He's got lined up. Ghosty's tagged. Here comes the next man in. Purge is on a flank. He's moving as quickly as he can. Ghosty makes it a 2v1. And Purge, so damaged, has to retreat. Oh. An ambitious play from Spart. I don't want to jinx it. Sorry, from Purge. He had 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah,
he thought he was going to chow the bomb. Oh, dude, that was a great attempt, though, man. The single tap. Oh, man, if he goes left. Oh, right, rather. Oh, what could have been. And Charles, I'm hesitant to say, but the Genomates have got full control. Oh, sorry. The Genomates have not got much control so far of this search and destroy.
Sib's been dying in some interesting spots. He did this a lot in stage 1 in the online of like going for these cheeky quick scopes, doing things way over aggressive, making quote unquote brain dead plays. And then he goes to the major, does them in the grand finals with success. And you go, all right, never mind. You can do whatever you want. So Sib's been punished a little bit, but he has earned the right to do so as Ghosty earns the first blood. No pinches there for Purge. And now you're talking about how pairs have struggled to get control. This is the best look they've had.
Yep, we finally get to see them in an advantageous position. We'll see what they do with it. Envoy has been lost now in the back line of the map. And Nasty, whether his heckles are out, whether he's aware of that player behind him or not, the timing might not go his way, but either a freebie or another eyes on the next man. Nasty, good attempt. A second red dot appears on the minimap momentarily, and now Spart wins his one to make it a 1v3, but Envoy advantage maintained. Good round.
And there you go. You were looking for that like level of control, and maybe the only moment of opportunity. If Ghosty loses that gunfight, rechalling over towards boat, maybe some craziness can happen, but ultimately Envoy's behind enemy lines, always going to be there for the cleanup kills, and beautiful work overall there from Paris Gentlemates. And I think maybe we have a couple isolation battles going on as well. It seems like Purge has been the focal point of these plays, at least in the initial portions of the round, where he has found success. So is Boston. Where he has failed, well, Paris have succeeded.
All squared up. Ghosty back-to-back 2-kill rounds. Sniffing streaks soon. Yeah, very close to the Hellstorm. It's more than his fair share of the stuns that come over the top side of red. So now they're still not giving up this position. Trophies have been vested as well. Aye, get out there, Net. We are not giving up the attack towards the A-bomb site.
We got 3 out of 4 players here, but even on the defensive end, Boston, 3 out of 4. It is a pure square up.
Yeah, they've been very, very effective in these situations as well. Thus far, over the top, Snoop traded out perfectly. Sid with the coverage upstairs, and we might be calling it bad news, though. Boston have guns up through the middle of the map. Nasty will have eyes on this. Hey, see nothing. Oh, my goodness. The assault through mid. It's a swing and a miss. It's another set of trades, and it is a very awkward 2v2.
35 seconds left as well. You're starting to feel the pressure if you are Ghosty and Envoy. Objective players, though, they make the quick call. They're able to get the bomb down, and Ghosty spots out everybody. A mixy situation, but for Paris, those are the 2 players you want to handle it.
And they've got it. They've handled it. Now Purge, this 1v2. ample time, but whether or not he gets the chance, we will see. Squaring it up and sticks out the fight that Ghosty happily wins. Genomates take the lead.
Yeah, I think Ghosty has the vision right now. You can hear him locked in the comms on map 1. He is dialed in on map 2. Ego challenge from time to time, but it's because he has been winning the gunfights. 7-2, quick and easy trades. And again, in the 2v2, time is ticking down. You're a little bit concerned. You don't have information on players. Just handling himself towards the middle of the map, dancing around, getting the info, and just a very aggressive plant spot as well. I think Envoy always going for that sort of angle, and when you secure it, you feel free in the clutch.
And we go into the 6th round. Nothing but stuns going out. That was a frag. Slight difference in the audio cue you get from it. Connection. Oh my good God! Purge has just sliced Envoy right in half. 2v2.
Well, yeah, Spart sliced Snoopy in half with a grenade, so not an ideal round. Spart needs to make up for this one. One against Ghosty and Civ, guaranteed to lock it down AR-type players. And keep in mind, Ghosty on a 6 spree. Boston, you win this round and kill Ghosty, massive. If Ghosty gets a kill, you're going to have huge problems for the rest of this map.
He's really close to that Hellstorm. Yeah, no, he's got it. He would have got it from the stuns. Oh, man. Hello. Lovely damage. But it is going to pull Sib away from the A-bomb site for now. So we will get this plant down. And it will be a perfect 2v2 on this attack. We could invest the Hellstorm here. Or we could let Sib fly up through and hopefully take ahead. Slow, steady, very, very methodical approach from Ghosty. It is nothing of the sort from the other side. It is Purge sending it forward, and now a 1v1. Ghosty's been here before, and Purge has just been sat on. 8 in a row for Ghosty. That's not okay.
The disrespect in that shout. Do you play around the cover? Do you play around the high ground? Do you throw some shoulders? No. You soar at Ghosty when he is the pistol, and Ghosty has the hot hand. Looking to ice him out. Hey, you win that clutch, you are right back in the game. You lose this round, it is going to be a massive problem now for the rest of the map. Purge, he bit off way more than he could chew.
Unbelievable. That is a dagger. Ghosty had no right to win that. 4-2. 8 spree again from Ghosty, and he maintains the streak. Here we go. Battle of the shop. And an early round investment right now. Hellstorm's going to send a lot of those members of Boston on the inside of the map as much as they can be. It's going to allow the Genomates to take as much ground as they want. And there we go. 2 clean kills. And it's relatively open A bomb site. A wonderful attempt here from Purge on the retake. Trying to prevent the plant. Oh, nasty. What a shot. 2v2.
You need this bounce back.
Real bad. But the pistol of Nasty strikes true at close range. And now Ghosty to maintain this spree. To maintain the clutch. Another 1v2. Purge. Heavily damaged. But Boston will not overcommit to this together. Now they go. 25 on the clock.
I mean, this is impossible. He has to cross no man's land to pick up the bomb.
Impossible. Maybe. Nasty. Half a second away from an impossible clutch from Ghosty there. But Nasty. He brought the Jaeger to play. That's 3 kills on the round. A fantastic sniper to Envoy. And a pistol kill for both Neptune and Ghosty. Unreal.
And I mean, I just want to look at the flags on this map as well to see how windy it is, because it has been some circles rolling through for some straight shooters today. Close the windows, check the wind, make the adjustments, whatever you got to do. It has been a fun Scar S&D so far. But hey, Boston, a 2v4 clutch, Purge a factor, but obviously Nasty gets most of the credit. But a factor in the 2v4 to get the get back, only a 1-round difference for these two teams.
Yeah, it's so windy in this map, Chance. If you threw a smoke, you wouldn't even see it. It'd be gone. That poor thing would be out of the way instantly. Well, Well, Boston, a stock standard approach here towards the A-bomb site. 3 players on it, 1 on the flank. And I believe Sib has brought Snipe up. Yeah, big work there. Spark's gone. Snoopy with the immediate pickup. Oh, and a lovely trade. You like that. Mid-map, Nasty picks up a freebie as well. Man advantage, Boston. Not before being traded out. Can Snoopy keep this play alive? Purge relatively out of it as Snoop finds himself another.
I cannot believe Neptune almost won that. Snoopy played it perfectly. Still got reduced to 6 HP, but flank man coming. Flank man trying to clutch the 1v2.
Snoopy doesn't finish the bomb part. He goes for the kill. He goes for the fight. 25 seconds. He knows exactly where Envoy is. Is this an error? He must win this fight. He does win that. And again, another very arrogant challenge from a Boston player. This time pays off.
I mean, hey, this is Snoopy has to. You can't play it. You're going to get swarmed immediately. You're not feeling good about the timing. Hit him with the 1 pump and gun him down. Snoopy won repeated clutch gunfights there in that round. Still can't believe he was able to win that one against Neptune. Actually, I take that back. I can't believe Neptune got him down to 6 HP. Snoopy, I think, had that one dialed in, but hey, deal with the pinches, deal with the heat. You were down 4-2, had to play against a Hellstorm, and here you are tied up 4-4. This is the round for the advantage. Paris on the attack.
Big connect on the P1 player, Purge. It's going to be a couple of nades from here. Yeah, the smoke will not save him from a couple of frags like that, and he will stay alive. Envoy, the point man right now with bomb. We've got coverage here. Snoopy. Oh my good God, the timing on this attack. Neptune. Ian Envoy on the inside of shop. We're going to see how this goes down in a sec.
Well, we just abandoned our bomb guy, so this could be painful.
Snoop. Oh my goodness, runs the rabbit straight through. Catches the first, and Neptune's good for the second, not for the third. What a challenge again, and here we go. Trades on trades on trades. Mates take the round.
Yeah, and they abandoned their bomb guy for 2 whole seconds. Neptune comes right back to make sure you get the covering fire, because if Envoy dies in isolation gunfight, that round plays out differently, but Neptune there for the cleanup kills. Great damage, great follow-up. Sib for the final kill. Laser focused he is for potentially this final round. Map point for Paris to go up 2-0.
Again, expecting a possible shift in Boston game plan here, but we've seen no snipes. We've seen the 3-1 hits towards A. And this time, yeah, it's the adaptation. We're trying to do something different. Putting it to work, and Nasty, how much you're about to find out from that singular stun. That was possibly 2 hit markers, maybe 3. Oh dear, but Sib strikes true onto Snoopy.
Well, bomb planted. 3v4 clutch attempt here for Boston. I don't think you want to play these corners. No. Purge looking to make the play, but he has been spotted in the middle of the map. Now it's a 2v4.
Perfect right back. Oh, and it's fallen to pieces. Spark gone as well. A perfect retake from the Paris Gentlemates and a 2-0 lead in this nail-biter series.
Yeah, Boston breaking down a little bit as well. That was not a good attempt there in that final round. Paris, all about their business. Couple scams there in that map, but again, they'll scam online, so they win the lands. Paris feeling good with that 2-0 lead, and Boston at this point have to dig deep. Neither one of these teams has the tiebreaker against Vancouver Surge in the head-to-head. This quite literally might be the match to decide who makes it to Birmingham and who ends up staying home.
Unbelievable. Stats on your screen. Shout out Ghosty. What a couple of clutches he had. A few of those basically given to him, but man executed, and superb damage across the board there from the Gentlemates. And 2 diffuses. 2 diffuses. I mean, the retakes were on point. They were really impressive. The clutches, again, didn't have to do too much. And Boston, I think that one hurts quite a lot. There was a few rounds chance that there was, yeah, they definitely gave those away to the mates. They had the advantage. They had the moment for the wind conditions, and they pissed it in the wind.
Well, you piss in the wind and you end up back down 2-0 with a little bit of stuff on your lap, and you got a pair of gentlemen right now that are feeling a little bit better. Tough loss yesterday, but hey, 2 close map wins. They've had more ice.
They've got the ice, they've got the composure, and we all, folks, have a quick break to compose ourselves and get ready for map number 3. Gentlemates on a run. Boston Breach, comeback time is now. Come on.
Scuff, official controller of the CDL. Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL.
COD Champs tickets are on sale now. Come see the best teams lock in for this season's grand finale in fabulous Las Vegas. All 4-day passes come with early venue access. Head to FazeVegas.com or scan the QR code to get your tickets now.
Stun Zig. Zig dead.
Weak.
Front window dead. Damn. Back spawns. I'm gonna get one more kill here and then I'm rotating. Alright, lad, I'll get 2 more, then I'll rotate. I'm here. He's dead. Got one, there's another one in the back on me. In the back dead. Last guy hill.
Wait, why are they showing that clip? Why are they showing this, man?
Oh, man.
Why are they showing our worst moments?
A few moments later.
Because I appreciated the 30 people in there watching. Why the do they keep showing it? They added it to the montage. They added it to the montage. Oh, man. You're telling me that they added that to the montage?
Can't win it on the point. Scrap and the boys get it done.
Back on the desk, play. Back on the desk.
You're dog kid. How did I have the cross? One hit. Crossing Joe dead. Other one hit. I have 65. So you have 60 for the outcome. Joe. Joe. What are you doing, Joe?
That's a Dutch.
Nothing to laugh about in this matchup right now if you're a Boston Breach fan. If you're a Gentlemates fan, not over yet. Not over yet. Game of Den coming up now. Chance, how are we feeling about what we've seen in the first 2?
I'm feeling the heat if you're a Boston fan, because again, the maps have been very close. They just have not been able to clutch up. Granted, I think in map 1, it was more so pairs playing well, more advantageous spawns there towards the end on that final rotation. S&D, different story. I think Ghosty's definitely bringing the goods here in Boston. A couple poor looks there in the final rounds. They had a really impactful bailout clutch in a 2v4. Nasty picks up 3 huge kills, but then off the back of that, Boston don't really offer too much at all. So I'm thinking this is shaping up to be a pretty good pairs win.
Okay, that's it, folks. In we go to Den Overload, where things have looked so far. A nasty big man absolutely thumping him into the back of the net. 7 goals and a save to his hands as well. I mean, Neptune on the other side of the board, a slight more damage in the KD department as well, but what should be a very, very good game. Again, for Boston, do or die. It certainly feels that way. Destiny is calling. Who's going to be picking up the phone first? We'll find out, but pressure certainly on in this matchup. Like wild levels of frustration. Chance, it has been a very, very difficult split for both of these teams.
Well, all is well that ends well. Get a couple wins right before you head into LAN, and you're going to feel good about your chances. Certainly, though, for a player like Nasty, you would hate to have to miss a, not necessarily hometown, I don't think he's from Birmingham, but the rare England LAN event that we get to go to. Fans, always a fantastic time. Unquestionably my favorite events I've ever been to. You would hate to miss it.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'd wear a hat. I'd go for the Captain America uniform, you know. I'd wear like a hat and a leather jacket so no one knew it was me, but I'd have to be there. For the culture, for the vibes, for the good times, for the history that will be made at DreamHack Birmingham in the NEC. Can't wait, friends. Cannot wait. Oh, no chance. The Overload ranks for Boston Breach in Stage 2. They're not good.
And surprised to see Nasty having 7 Overload caps on Den Overload throughout this stage, and they're 12th in runs per game. So he might have collected them all in one fell swoop. Maybe nobody else able to get too involved. Either way, though, Pairs again 2-0 lead. They just want to take care of business. They want to put some of these past few weeks behind them and get the ball moving. A win here would set them straight going in new time, but an opening break for these two teams. Most players in the middle of the map.
Most superb aggressive start here from Boston. Slight bit of discourse there in the who's going to pick up the device and make a move of it. Nasty, your runner, statistically the highest scorer on the team, is only going to get 1 or 2 here before being forced back over in the servers. There's good kills though from his boys. Envoy picks up the perfect pinch, and that will be that spot. An opportunity to cause some serious shenanigans, but they've crossed it over towards B.
Well, that is great comms there for Pairs Gentlemates. They knew they had an extra man behind them, so Neptune there to pick it up, and Envoy just to at least take space with the device and flip it over towards this A site. In the long term, you feel like an advantage for Pairs, but got to make sure you get the kills behind enemy lines. Purge falls. Now we move forward.
Yeah, no worries about the back now. It's the dance, the gentle dance of the gentle mates now on the attack towards that B goal. And the portal remains safe for now. Ghosty has been suppressed and pushed back. A lot of time here. Thinking about that reset soon as well. No one has touched that in a minute. There it is.
No eyes on Spark. You find him too late. Spark good damage towards the middle of the map as well. If you're Boston, quicker you kill Envoy, the better. Well, there you go. Purge takes him down the feed. Now we get the device. Now we make moves. You already have Snoopy pushed out past the portal, but where he falls, Spark there to try to pick him up with the trades rolling through. Last ditch effort. Not quite good enough, or is it? It is not. Envoy there for 2 on the defensive end. He has brought the goods in respawn.
2 saves as and when you needed them. Now Sib, tip of the spear. Neptune on the right flank, cut his way through P2. Is it going to happen? Pistol out. No, and it's Spark on the back line. Saves the day, and a goal line run. Is Purge going to go for it? He's going to pump the brakes. Worrying about this player in his pinch, though. Good shots into Sib. Here come the boys as Boston's reinforcements have shown up, and now the escort is on towards at least one of the goals. A looks to be the target. You've got a couple of fights to win.
Oh, they split the defense, but that doesn't matter if you're winning all the gunfights. So there you go. Pairs had a few players out of position, but make up for it immediately. Device has been stopped, and so has the play there from Boston. Now Ghosty, it has it in hands. They're going to be moving forward. A couple chills, you know, trading back and forth, but stable. It has been a defensive shootout so far.
Yeah, well, that device still on Boston's side of the map. Let's see how they fare with the next attack of the Parish Gentlemates with a listen in.
I got him. He's still there. Reset me. I can hear it. He's just re-channeling down. He just keeps channeling out. Out of dojo. It's 2 here. Minimum. Out of dojo. I hear you. I have your bid. Nice. Right there. On the right left side. Half HP. Nice. Good shot. First guy Sib. Close on the left now. Spawn right. Hold right. I got Morgan. 2 more. I'm holding our B cup. You guys wrap right. Yeah, no. I'm all mid. I have a trophy here. I'm putting it down. Nothing grab mid, guys. They've not go mid. They're all gonna be there. Yeah, front. I have 10 push out. I have 10 push out. Give me close left. I'm starting 10, Envoy. 1 shot in 10. 1 boy left side. I'm coming to B cup. I'm going to B cup. Only 2 here. Watch your dojo. Right. Yeah. Right down. Don't worry, looking. One more. Pinning. On the right. Wide right. One shot. What the fuck? Kill me, run away. Don't. Yeah, I can go mid. I have 1 mid. You guys go mid. You can take a chance. I spawn left. Just go mid. One's main already. I'm right left. Hold small. I'm trying to back left. Half HP on the tree. I got 3 more. 2. Give me small. Look small. Hold the back. Small Envoy. No, small. Nice. Play kills. Go for it. Nice. I have small. I'm coming. Keep holding that, Chris. I have small.
It's a great bit of work from Boston. The comms are a little frantic, but they have got the map in their hands. Barriers, Gentlemates trying to battle out of another tough situation. The possible now for Boston on the rally with this massive possession in the first half.
Well, the immediate rally going to get shut down. Boston have to rewrap the device, and they are going all the way around the map. They have Nasty in position towards mid, potentially to try to make the impact play, but if you're Boston, the blockers got to do something.
Over there trying Envoy and Spa, a battle that rang out for quite some time. Final 30 seconds. Maintaining possession is good enough for now. You got a couple of kills. Are you able to now push the advantage? Yeah, you are. B goal once again. That portal. We're licking our lips. Ghosty is trying to make sure he keeps Purge out of this play. Try and send it. Onto the goal we go, and Sib saves it just in the nick of time. Not out of the woods yet, though, gentlemates. Device still close, and so's Purge.
Oh, this might be a pair shot at the ball here. Purge goes for the knife again. He is 0 for 2 on the swing aways, and now we're gonna have the OT. 30 seconds for pairs to work with. Try to orchestrate this final capture.
Final capture, final chance of the first half. Going into the half, down 2, not ideal. So far, it's not looking great. Envoy being pushed to the back, and that is it. Whistle blown, swapping sides, and a 2-0 lead for Boston.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit of that energy as well. If Purge is just able to connect with that second knife, that would have been a devastating score to go through. Either way, in spite of some of these heroics from Envoy initially, ultimately it's Boston that come out on top. It was a defensive shootout in the first half of that half, but I think Boston just doing a great job of keeping control. You saw the time of possession stat. It is an 80-20 split there in favor of Boston, so they just had enough attempts at it. Eventually, they'll be able to get it through.
That is a ton of possession to have. I mean, relatively early on as well. They really did give you nothing to work with, gentlemates. Again, we're going to see the squad swap sides. We'll see if that plays into a much for the boys of the Paris gentlemates. But thus far, Neptune's 5 and 14 and Sib at 10 and 16. These are rather ugly blemishes on the stats feed for them.
Yeah, surprising to see, but they have been on the back foot for quite some time. Now, though, off the break, a couple kills there for pairs, but not enough to actually get that control. It is right now a tug-of-war style battle. Both teams looking for something extra.
We've got the legs just yet. Oh, Sib plays right next to you, mate. 3 dead. Last man left alive. Envoy, they know exactly where he is. It's not going to influence the spawns massively, but now lots of damage, tags up, you name it. An opportunity to make a run now through P2. Neptune's going to be the only man on the defense for now. Sib able to pull back if he needs to. Purge wins the gunfight up front, and now an opening on the goal, and that's it. EMP carrier crosses. He's at the final threshold. A perfect bit of work over the top, and Envoy even helps out with a team kill. Boston 3-0.
Oh, that's so unlucky, too, from Neptune. I mean, he's just trying to cook the frag. He tries to do everything right, but just a little bit off, and maybe that's just the type of game he has had. And even on the reset, Boston here first. There's no reason for them to touch this device first. Get the kills and make some moves. It looks like Paris snipped out that entire push. Envoy with a perfectly timed pinch and every single kill going their way. It's looking like it's going to be a score. And maybe they can set up for a rally as well.
Trying. They've got to the top side of the map. That's a problem for them. Good kills on the inside of the base. And now, oh dear, Purge has fallen off the map. Envoy picks up the next. The rally is on. A big kill onto the next man. And a free and open lane to now send it. It's going to be 3-2. Mid-map presence now open. And all of Paris left alive, able to do whatever they want.
Oh my God, sometimes Boston Breach, sometimes Boston Breakers. Same thing in the S&D, man. They just have some really bad moments that have been costly. Nonetheless, still the advantage. So you still have the opportunity to restabilize, and there you go. 3 kills in the feed. Sib, last man standing, taken care of. Boston can breathe.
Boston breathers. Not much more air found. Rapid towards the bottom side now. Again, a lot of possession still paying off. Snoopy has been utterly destroyed. And now that device is going to the furthest recesses of Boston spawn. They've got to find an opening. They've got to find egress from their own spawn. Neptune in the backline. A lovely nade there. Oh, and that's the kill. One more man to deal with by Dragon. And now by the goal. Nearly done. Not over yet. Sib cleared up. Somebody get on their bike and get the hell out of your spawn.
Yeah, and we're not parking this bus. We were just turtled there for a moment, but a little bit of breathing room. Bottom side of the mini-map. You got Snoopy, the lead blocker. Plenty of follow-up players here. You got Neptune in between you. Well taken care of. 2 in the feed. Hit the go button.
Great damage in. Here come the nades. Trophies are at the ready. 2 minutes of play. Purge on a nice flank. And that's the old hit and run. Paris is trying to make the way forward. Purge, another hit and run. Oh, and he's found the damage in the next man. Send it, go, 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 see. Can't stop it in time. 4-2 for Boston.
Huge. Love the restabilization as well. They didn't hit the go button as aggressively as they needed. Able to control the pace, keeping control of the game. 75% of the possession,
that's unbelievable.
God, has been the name of this game so far.
Unbelievable. Well, bottom side of the map. Full control. Flank taken care of. That was a heavy investment, but no need to worry about the front line. You've got that covered as well. They've got Envoy dead to rights here. Yeah, another man through mid taken care of. So now Boston, once again, on the attack. Space to play with here. Trophy systems at the ready as well. Looking for that man in the middle. Once again, Purge on the hit and run. Last time they guaranteed the goal. We'll see if they can repeat the play.
Well, there's just no rush. I mean, not at all. It's Paris that are forced to make the move. So Neptune trying to kickstart this one. And Nasty, once again, running for the hills. But they are hot on the chase. You got to be very careful. Purge good for one. And that might just be enough to slow down Paris. 50 seconds left now on the clock. And we have officially parked this bus.
This bus is well and truly parked. Back into the lobby we go. Yep, there he is, Nasty. As this meeting is in session. Purge on the front. And Snoopy's giving you an open lane on the left-hand side. So with those kills, lads, I think it's time to maybe make a move. You're worried about a cap going through. All the time in the world burnt now. If this were football, there would be a yellow card for time wasting. But at this moment, Ghost and Envoy get their respective kills. The man on the back is going to be safe and sound. And Boston Breach have definitely brought themselves a lifeline in this series. Absolutely. No question about it. Playing a much better game here of Overload than the Gentlemates did.
Yeah, and we didn't log in for this one. Paris Gentlemates stuffed out here on Den. It was a fun rally capture there in the second half, but Boston ultimately in control of virtually the entire game, bar maybe 2 minutes of gameplay. So great work there. But before any of the hate watchers get out of control, you got to keep in mind, if you're on the Boston side, how important those first two maps were, and especially that Colossus. They have a good record on that map specifically for Hardpoint. Otherwise, they simply cannot find it. The map we're going to do for map number 4, Boston have a 0-4 record on. So I think Paris not happy for the Overload performance. Ultimately, still comfortable in the series.
Still comfortable indeed. Quick look at the stats there. Yeah, a tough one from Sib and Net. They did not enjoy themselves on Den at all. Purge, big cut-off kills. Snoopy and Nasty were very much the players trying to make those Overload. No hat trick for Nasty. Good God, though, even though he tried. But he adds another 2 to his record so far for Boston in Overload. He really is the goal scorer. And here are the highlights. Again, a lot of big pieces, but I think for me, being the highlight is the minimap. It was a very, very good minimap from Boston. Great awareness of the objective spawns. They were on top of it nearly every single time. The kills were good. The annoying sort of counter plays were great as well, and they just did a lovely job.
And very well coordinated as well. Patience when they needed it. Again, they are wrapping this device out multiple times through their own spawn, which is a delicate thing. If you're not counting players, if you're not keeping track, you can get punished very quickly. But for the most part, always had it under lock and key, making sure they're buying time for guys like Purge to go in and make those plays. And Purge absolutely on one in the series. Him falling off the bat, extremely tough, absolutely costed his team, but he made up for it and then some ultimately. So there you go, Boston. Everybody bringing the goods. Everybody having their a strong game. I know if you're paying attention to the SMG duo of this team, at least in map 3, they were there.
Boston turn up. Light work on Den. But yeah, it's a tough one. In the next hard point, they are going to, well, they've got the uphill battle regardless being down in the series, but on a map that they've yet to find a win on, we need to see the magic. Overload treated you right. Colossus Search and Destroy. Can you make it? Can you make it not only to the Colossus Search and Destroy, but what feels like to Birmingham as well? This is arguably your major 2 on the line here, Boston. We need to see 2 map wins out of you. And the Gentlemates, this is a team that have shown us that their mental game is not terribly strong. That once they take a couple of L's, they take them bad, and it's been weeks and weeks and weeks of it now. So can you keep them in that defensive position? Can you keep them off balance, and can you find a game 5? I don't know if you can tell, chat. I really want a game 5, and I'm willing to do anything to get it. Chance.
Shave the hair.
I will. I've got an appointment. Yeah, just before we go to Brum. Yeah.
Who do you make an appointment with for that? Who do you know that owns a chainsaw in California?
Oh, a farmer. They do sheep and they do all sorts. And I basically just join a large queue, and I don't have to bar or anything. I just get in there and they take Venmo. So yeah, into the Hardpoint adjustment, you've given us a fair assessment. It's not a good look for Boston, but is it a good look for this version of the Gentlemates right now?
I mean, listen, I'm happy to kill that narrative of like a weak mental on the team. They're the major one champs. Their mental's just fine. They can go down against Optic, go against the green wall in the crowd, and come out on top. So I have no questions about this team's ability to bounce back, and especially on the Den Hardpoint specifically, as confident as you could ever ask them to be. They have a 6-2 record on this map throughout the stage. They're one of the best Den Hardpoint teams in the game. They will go toe-to-toe with the best Hardpoint teams in the game. Ghosty feasts as well on this map. And of course, Boston 0-4. I just don't have faith.
Faith. We will see if our faith is put in the right place here. Paris, what a comeback it was there on the Colossus Hardpoint, folks. This is how the kills looked. A spark, damage, you name it. The boys did a wonderful job, but at the end of the day, just unable to close it out. 250, 246, a nail biter, and one that will haunt them, possibly, going into the next few maps, but we'll find out. Staying on Den, one more hard point. Paris, this is match point.
And maybe in that monster section of the map over towards P2 is where Boston can deliver the goods. You need your SMG duo to fry. Snoopy's had some good looks in this series, so has Purge. I think P2, maybe the, that and the P4 is the sort of money hills of the map, but that's where you need to set yourself apart. We've seen Paris multiple times do well enough on P1 and win that rotation and just start off on such a hot tear if they get that lead early on. For Paris, there's no looking back.
Only looking at 10, and that's going to be Purge's job. Take care of business over there. A couple of kills now going the way of the Gentle Mates. And Spark still trying to maintain that somewhat foothold. Oh my god, he wanted that challenge. He nearly got it. He'll take it. As the battle continues, the Gentle Mates a measly 11 seconds. They have garnered from this onslaught, but P2 still in the hands of Breach.
And I mean, just look at the stationary aspect of the arrows on the minimap there for Paris Gentle Mates. Get the kills, no reason to move. They have everything covered. Sid picks up a freebie kill on Snoopy. Now he's starting to work potentially that flip going through. And if you're Boston, you just got stuffed out on a P1 on Den. They have already started this map out on the back foot. Good news though, take care of all the errant kills. You win the rotation over towards that new time. The problem is you just turn P1 into a money hill.
Yeah, 38 is a lot of gain. Nasty hasn't checked back right. Thank God he takes care of Envoy. Good shoulders on the next man, and this is a very productive P2 so far. Slow attack here from the Gentle Mates is paying off, and it's very, very effective. They are in, slow and steady. This race is not won, but good God, they're in.
Well, I don't know for how long. 3 players there for Paris Gentle Mates. I trust them on P2 to get all these trades. Even with no trophies, we're just taking straight gunfights right now. Ghosty with the pistol, able to take down Spart and Paris right now. They are just throttling you through the front, and it is Ghosty with the Drovic in hand. At this point in time, and Sid with the Drovic in hand, at this point in time, Ghosty is 5-0, hasn't died, has a Hellstorm. And now if you're Boston, I mean, this is what I was talking about, P1 and P2. Like, it's just tough. It's already a 50-point gap. I'm not optimistic here, Miles.
The scoreline is nice until it wasn't. Oh, good God. Nice shots. Nep. He's back. Ghosty doesn't have to get his 6th kill. He's going to get a trophy out for the boys. Get him down through the dojo. Now we come Boston Breach. See if they can't find anything here, man. Try and get that break. Try and get some momentum going back their way. And Sid, nope, Sid with 2. Big 2. Inside 10. Real ugly gunfight. 1 there by Ghosty. Plays it calm and safe and finds his 6th.
He hasn't died in about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So Ghosty's doing all right.
Doing fine. Absolutely fine. Big chillin'. VTOL gunship. He won't call it in. Not an idiot. Unbelievable Halo gunfight here, but it is not going to yield any results for quite some time. No results whatsoever. Boston Breach from P1 to P2 to P3. Disastrous at 15 on the board.
And I hear you, Miles, throwing shaded scrap for absolutely no reason. That's a random stretch. So unnecessary.
Yeah. It's a classic, but he still did it. Ghosty was on that team too. Hardpoint now in the hands of Boston. Finally in. The nades keeping Ghosty back. Reinforcements now over the rooftop, but Neptune does have a good pinch here. This could be very, very damaging for the setup that Boston have got.
Wow, I mean, the kills are falling into Ghosty's lap at this point. Boston needed the entry kills to hold a P4. Instead, everybody dies one by one, and I cannot possibly express how desperately Boston needed one of the first 2 maps.
It does sting. It is coming right back. But so's Purge from the depths of spawn. Gentleman surprised by that one. A Ghosty 11-1. 12. Now 6 in a row. And again, wonderful hardpoint time as always, over a minute. So Ghosty doing it all right now for the Paris Gentlemen.
Pad stats as well. I mean, this has just been, his first life was legitimately 3 minutes long. Might be a record. His next life was also like maybe a minute and 15 seconds. So yeah, Ghosty feet up, doing literally whatever he wants.
Yeah, having a great time. Fully streaked out going on our second set. Ghosty, yeah, right out of spawn, right into the trouble. He is the trouble. 3 dead, last man on time. The Spark is making you work for it. Breach. This second set has got to be utterly sensational.
And great moves from Ghosty as well. I don't think we're going to see anything sensational when Ghosty is shooting like this. He is the sensation. 16-2. I mean, can do no wrong. Currently the lead man as well, so it's not like he's playing slow. Also has a minute and 12 in time, and well, where he finally falls, maybe so do the rest of Paris. Boston finally get some pressure on P1. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, good pressure for now, and the set of trades going their way. Ghost is going to dip a toe out into time, find some damage. It reminds me of the individual performance we saw Ghosty have. I do believe it was on a den way back in the opening 2 weeks of play.
You know,
one of the most. I think it was against. Was it against Vancouver?
It was Thieves after they dropped them. It was his revenge game.
Oh my god, it was the revenge game. That is so hot. Oh my god. Right, well that is shades of that, and it's starting to feel that way indeed. However, Boston on the attack to rooftops. Here we go.
50 Shades of Ghosty, 18-4, a P2 again for Paris. It is utter domination right now. And again, I mean, P2, they're just doing whatever they want. Even when they get good timing, they get absolutely fried. Neptune head on a swivel, ready for the gunfight. It's a 120-point game. Stop it! They're already dead!
Stop it! Not yet. We get a 250. And Breach are coming with us. Damn! 20-4. Ghosty has returned.
I mean, they're soaking up P2. Look at the mini-map. Neptune is already in dojo, shooting you off spawn, and there was 15 seconds left at all, and yeah, Hellstorm might not the cherry on top. I mean, good God.
Yeah, what year is it? Is it 2025? Like the first couple of weeks of play in Paris Gentlemen? Oh my God. Well, they have looked so bad up until this map. Good stuff, lads. You squeaked out a couple of wins. And now you are looking unbreakable. We test Boston. The COD gods were on your side for many moments in this series, and now we're going to test it again. Hold it together, boys. Lovely work, Spark. Lovely work, Spark. Couple of kills. Man and mid. It's going to be an issue in a second, but for now, he's going to rotate.
All right, Ghosty, if they 100-point club Boston, we can give Ghosty credit for the best stat line of the year. But if Boston get more than 100 points, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count. Den Ghosty gets revoked. 3 dead. Nice. We're looking much better here, Boston. Great work there on a Nep as well. The tree has been taken care of, so now it's just eyes front. Purge, big damage in. Gonna somehow win that fight against Envoy. I like what I'm seeing. 5 seconds away from ruining a stat line. Oh yeah, Purge.
Hey, I saw her face. I saw him gun down Ghosty, and I'm a believer.
Oh, it's another from inside the lobby, and Purge is cooking. Nasty now in the back. Oh, baby, a 5 spree from Purge, and guess who's alive and kicking? Boston Breach. What an unbelievable couple of kills and a couple of hard points this has been. Watch out for the nade. Literally perfect. You're slow.
In the feed there for Boston, maintaining the time. That is a 6 spree from Purge and a 4 there for Spard. And all the kills for Boston started to get collected. They were down 203 to about 80.
Oh my
and this
God.
comeback, well, don't want to sell it just yet, but that is an incredible P4 hill, a near perfect full 60, or pretty much a perfect full 60, and everybody's shooting.
It's the slammage. It's the slammage of the PP variant. 150 to 203. Hellstorm just to make P1 all the clearer. A lot of information gained as well. Allow the boys to get out. Was a bit of a problem. Back to P1 we go. 3rd set in this ridiculous den. Oh my God.
I mean, we're just diving backwards now to try to get to this time. Boston have had no success on P1 though, but they're gonna have it now. Spark moving over towards the time. 17 kills for him, and he might jump over a minute there in the kills column. You have Paris, 3 players going towards mid-cut. Nasty, everybody's in front.
Everyone in front. Everyone in front. He didn't see many more players that hit the mid-cart, but Ghosty brought down again. Can Nasty find another one in this position? Unbelievable damage, and the Neptune actually makes him back down and rethink the attack. Is it a dog or is it a donkey? For our green team, Boston Breach. Oh, not in my swamp. Envoy and Neptune find theirs. Back up to P1 we go with 10 to spare, and now on the retreat towards P2.
I mean, this map has had some late for Paris. Snoopy has the read.
Well, there's one. The second man's going to send his way in. Over the top, quick contest. Good work from Ghosty to take care of Snoop. Nasty up front, trying to be a hero. The trades are complete, and that is it. The Gentlemates are in.
It might just be the P2. That is the separation. They have just utterly destroyed Boston. Every single P2. They're looking to call game here.
Fighting forward, fighting, guns in. Nades can push those players out. Time for a second. Push over the top, finds another. Through the front door, Spark brought down. We're all good. Last ditch from Boston Breach to survive this situation. All through the courtyard we go. Tags in a Ghosty. Explosive melee on time. And who walks out on top? The Paris Gentlemates. That should be all she wrote. Boston Breach 3-1 the final score, and the Paris Gentlemates have finally come back to us. A disastrous campaign on their way to Birmingham, and they finally find some success. That is an absolute dagger to Boston Breach.
Yeah, and very consistent for Paris as well. Their P2 dominance on Den will continue to ring out. You have to out-rotate him towards that point, but you even saw it from Boston the first time they did. They get stuffed out anyway. Could have been a nice comeback, but yeah, you go down about 140 points to the Major 1 champs. I don't think that comeback, there is no curse great enough for that comeback.
No.
So 3-1 win there for Paris. Now Boston, most pressure these guys have probably felt all year. Staring down the barrel of, again, not having some key tie-break situations against other teams nearby with 3 wins. It is not guaranteed. They have 2 more matches to play, but they are going to be feeling the heat of falling to the bottom 2.
26 and 14, the final stat line there from Ghosty. Decent damage, a lovely time, and a big spree of 7. And again, it could have been a lot worse if not for true heroics from Boston Breach. Really impressive stuff to fight their way back from a disgusting deficit. But at the end of the day, 3-1's a 3-1. They were a few seconds away from a very different result had they managed to find the win in that first Hardpoint. That Colossus is going to haunt them for quite some time. It will be a very dry run. No Birmingham, no Major 2, and they're going to look back and it could be one of those moments. But alas, hate watchers in shambles the world over. Gentlemates get it done. A search and destroy. God, don't